Hey, what's going on to the lovely, luscious Libra? Hopefully you're having a fantastic birthday season out there. Happy birthday to you all. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. For those who don't know, welcome to my channel, I'm Wow. I'll be doing an energetic reading for you guys. This isn't your normal kind of tarot reading. That's not what I do here. If you like to think of my reading as a supplement or an addition to your normal tarot reading, that's what you want to go for here. What we're going to do with this reading is take a look at where you're at, things that are going to be your strengths coming up, and whatever is going to be something to look out for, maybe a weakness that you need to focus on and give a little more attention to. But the way we do the readings on this channel is I'm going to do 3 cards for each kind of Libra out there. We're going to do 3 cards for the Libra that's single. We're going to do three cards for the Libra that's in a loving relationship, and then 3 cards for the Libra that's maybe a bit confused about where you stand, or maybe you're just trying to be neutral about things right now. You're neither this way nor that. But we're going to do 3 for each of you. You're all Libras at the end of the day, so you can pull information from any one of the 3 stacks. They're usually kind of fluid anyway, so pull information as it applies to yourself, to whatever is going on in your life. But let's go ahead and get into it. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Hopefully October started out strong for you, and September finished out pretty good for you. Let's see what the cards have for you coming up. Ooh, wow. Whoa, that was violent. All right, let me pick up some of those cards. Excuse me for a second. That might be the whole freaking reading right there. I might not even need to shuffle again. I like it. Holy crap. I was just kind of shot out of there. That's how we like our cards as readers. Shoot them out. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it because that didn't take long at all. The first card that's going to pop out for you guys, for my single Libras out there, we're starting out with throat chakra energy, sound. This is where you're at right now. You're singing a beautiful song right now to the universe. The people around you find you harmonious. They want to hear what you have to say. So that's your strength coming into this week, the next couple of weeks. You want to also keep using sound to your advantage. I'm sure you've been listening to music that makes you feel a certain way, putting it on whenever you want to get out of a certain feeling as well. And continue to do that because that's powerful for you right now. You're sounding great right now, Libra. I like that. You're starting out with throat chakra energy. That's fantastic because that's where you want to be at with your throat chakra. You feel you should feel as though you're worth being heard, and that you deserve to be heard, and that whatever you're saying is important. But this is what you're going to want. This is going to be one of your strengths coming in to the next couple of weeks, is your sensuality, your sexuality, your sacral chakra energy. The sweetness about you, okay? If you've been kind of single for a while and you've been looking to, get yourself out of that situation and maybe get yourself into a situation, if you know what I mean, use your own sweetness to your advantage. Like I said, people want to hear you right now, but people also want to feel you. They want to feel your energy. They want to bask in that sexy Libran energy that you're exhibiting right now. So use that as a strength, as a superpower for you in the next coming weeks to avoid any problems, or to bring any kind of problem that you want to welcome into your life into it. You know what I mean? But let's see what you need to look out for this week is monitoring your solar plexus chakra. Okay, we want to make sure that the Manipura feels ignited, that you feel that you have self-worth, that you're monitoring your ego so that you don't get caught up on feelings of jealousy, things that bring you down, feeling like you can't do what it is that you want to accomplish. Okay, you want to make sure that you're providing yourself with the worth that you need. You don't need to go and get it from anybody else. You're providing that for yourself. You're igniting the flare from within. And that's what you want to do for yourself to avoid any complications, any troubles that may try to come your way and bring you into a low vibrational state. All right? And up for my beautiful Librans in love, the Libras in a loving relationship, the first card to pop out for you guys is guidance. This is where you're at right now. You're listening to that crown energy flowing through you. Your mind chakra is being imaginative and flowing with creative ideas, and that's exactly where you want to be at. Okay, that's a fantastic place to start, especially if you're in union with somebody else. okay? Because you're probably going to be the guidance that's going to help you through any difficult times. And if you're listening to that guidance, if you're not in difficult times, it's going to take you to even better times than you're already at. So let's make sure that we're following that quiet voice within ourselves, the one that whispers the right thing at the right time to get us in the right place. Okay? Also, from my luscious Libras, relationships. This is going to be your strength coming in. Your partner is going to be one of your strengths going into whatever troubles may be on the horizon or may be up in your face as we speak. Okay, you want to make sure that you're maintaining balance with your sacral energy. So be creative. All right, make sure you're tending to desires that nurture your spirit, your body, your mind, all in one. Okay, let's make sure we're not getting caught in with addictions or any kind of desires that we know are taking us out of our union with our partner. And something to look out for: following your gut instincts. Just like the lion on the card, Libra, the lion knows how to lion. The lion knows how to hunt, when to hunt, why to hunt, and what to hunt. It doesn't have to go and ask somebody what they should do. It doesn't have to go to another lion and say, where do I stand? No, the gut instincts, they exist in the solar for a reason. They're what your mind is the intuition. It's the blaring alarm. Your gut instincts are that feeling that you get inside yourself, like, oh no, that's definitely not something I want to go towards, or wow, that makes me feel good, so I'm going to run directly at that. So let's make sure that we're following and listening to our gut instincts, because like the lion on the card shows, you don't need to go to somebody else to beat the guidance, for your guidance. If you're in crown energy right now, which you are, then that means that you are listening to that voice. You are following your instincts. You are listening to that intuition, that quiet inner voice. So let's make sure that we're continuing to do that. That way we avoid any obstacles or just smash right through them. I like to, when people get tower moments in their readings, it's cause for concern. They're like, oh crap, I got a tower coming up. But just imagine yourself as the wrecking ball. Be Miley Cyrus and smash right through it. And for my complicated Libras out there, the first card to pop out for you guys is intuition. This is mind chakra energy, the ajna. This is where you're at right now. You're listening to that inner voice. You are becoming that inner voice and activating it in your daily life. And that's a fantastic place to be in. If you're complicated right now, more than likely it's something of your own design. It's your own labyrinth that you're placing yourself within. Maybe for quality assurance purposes, so you can make sure nobody else can get to you that easily. Or maybe you just really want to challenge yourself to find your way out of something. But that's a beautiful thing as well, because the universe loves it when we challenge ourselves. The Creator loves it when we want to go through a barrier that we think is standing in our way. And if you're standing in this mind energy, then you're in a fantastic place right now. It's great to be starting out with this kind of energy, especially as a Libra, because that's what you guys are. Your balance, your diplomacy, your intelligence. Okay? So continue to flex that mind, because it's a beautiful part of you right now, Libra. The next card to pop up for you guys, something that's going to be a strength for you guys coming up, is that root chakra energy, the Muladhara. We want to make sure that the home continues to be a place of security. This is a ferret, by the way. I had to go into the book for this deck of cards to find out that wasn't a squirrel or whatever I thought it was. It's a freaking ferret. But yes, we want to make sure that when we go to our home dwelling, when we come to HQ, we feel just as secure as the ferret sitting inside of its little nook right there. But make sure that when you come to your house, your place, that it is a place of stability, that it's your foundation, that it's your place where you can go and express yourself and not have to worry about anything else, because that's exactly how you want it to be. Home is where the heart is. Okay, so let's make sure that our home feels just as wonderful as we want to feel ourselves. As within, so without. And I'm gonna pull one from the bottom to close this guy. Or actually, you know what? We'll do one more from the top, and then I'll pull one from the bottom just to kind of throw a wrench in there. I feel a little bit froggy with this reading, but this is going to be something to look out for: is communicating openly, honesty, letting your ideas flow, like the gentleman that you see in this card with that ridiculous look on his face. We want to make sure that we're allowing our energies, our creative ideas, to be expressed in a way that we want, that we want to hear it in. Okay, if you're feeling like you can't speak, that somebody is cutting you off or blocking you from expressing yourself, then you need to minimize that person, especially in the coming weeks. Maybe that'll be what it takes to reset some boundaries, or to establish yourself as somebody who deserves to be heard. Okay, but make sure your ideas are flowing and that you're able to express those things verbally, so that when you speak them out into the world, they start and begin to manifest. Okay, but watch out for communication. Watch out for anybody who wants to bring you down with whatever it is that they're trying to say to you, because communication can be used as a weapon as well. So avoid people who are talking about things that aren't providing nourishment to your soul. Okay, so make sure that we're having those good, deep, rabbit hole-ish conversations that just allow us to express our minds clearly, concisely, and beautifully. Okay, and your overall energetic card, the bottom of the deck, choices, baby. We want to make sure that we're allowing our solar plexus energy to shine brilliantly. That's what the word for solar plexus, the Manipura, is. It's the lustrous gem. Our choices define us. And sometimes our choices can hinder us, even though they seem to be beneficial to us. So it's all about making the wise choice for you. And sometimes it takes not rushing into something, and being willing to take a moment, even if you do feel pressured to make a quick decision, and say, I need just a few moments to really consider what's going on. And realize that you have the ability to say no. If it's something, even there's people in our lives that it's hard to say no to. It's hard to say, no, that's not a good idea. No, you shouldn't do that, even though we should tell it to them. And you really have to think about why it is that it's difficult for you to say no to this person. And then you have to tell yourself again that telling somebody else no is telling yourself, yes. You're supporting yourself when you give that no out. Even though it might disappoint somebody, sometimes you have to go with that kind of energy. But let's make sure we're paying attention to the choices that we make, the choices that we allow to even stress us out or make us feel pressured. Because a lot of those choices, all you need is a moment to kind of alleviate the weight, the tension, and make a wise decision. Well, that's all I have for you for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be talking with you guys soon. In the meantime, let's keep that mind chakra, that crown energy flowing. I like how you guys are starting out this week. A lot of Libran strength on the table over here. Like I said, you guys are the sign of, along with, you're the sister sign to Gemini. And even though, like, I'm a Gemini, so yeah, I know how it is when it comes to trying to bring balance into things. But you're fully capable of doing it. Librans are wise, intelligent, diplomatic characters out there in this world, so use that to your strength. Don't let anybody boggle you up that you don't want to. Sometimes we like the problems in our lives. I can attest to that. But I'll be talking with you guys soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of everybody else as much as you can, and I'll speak with you soon. Love you. Peace. Namaste.